Let's plan our route. Dark Mime. Two shrines might be too many. But I don't think we get a better lay if we go a different path. All right, let's just do this. I kind of wish there was a button that was just like move to the next location on the path. The goat, the vulture, and the game. Block 5, apply 2 bleed to a random enemy rebound. I mean, I think it's better than one of our standard evades right now. Start your turn. If your threat is not at 0, this enemy will gain 1 AP. Ambush, I love having ambush be rigged. It seems very good. Okay, 16 is a lot. Sanguine Shell makes it easier. Now, why is this free? Oh, it's free because it's this number card. So we're gonna have a hard time playing it if we don't. So to that end, even though we're not going to take advantage of the bleed trigger, I think I'm going to go for it. This would secure the kill over there. But I think we have some time here. Discard or Purge, we gain a combo. We're not ready for the combo yet, unfortunately, but... Well, we have the Dueling Buckler to protect us. We'll wait for a better turn for Furious Assault. I love that they attack and then they die from the bleed. It's my favorite. Oh, I love that I get to discard that, actually. That's insane. Discard that. We're taking 0. So this is, if combo 0, block, but okay, we don't care. We just do that, and then... Yeah, if we get Salt the Wounds at the same time that we get that other thing, it's pretty money. The other thing being Furious Assault. Salt the Wound plus Furious Assault is a pretty sweet combo. But yeah, I like Sustenance. Better than an evade. Fresh Steel. Discard hand, gain that many hidden blades. If it was Shivs, I'd be interested. Apply vulnerable to, apply bleed equal to vulnerable. Or charge block. Block 10. If you have overcharge, gain 1 energy and overcharge 1. We'll get charge block, but I don't think we're going to end up using it. Get sustenance to be a little stronger. Okay, all we have is the money option. Okay, we know this gang. Okay, so we only need one for Furious Assault. So this is going to be a good turn for us. Oh, we don't get the kill there. Wow. Okay. So this guy's still going to do his threat. I thought we were going to blow them up extremely. But... well, Sanguine Shell is exact blocked, so that's something. Choose a card to discard. We're going to be using up our combo? Probably. So our combo is still intact. We can use this. Okay, Dueling Buckler makes this turn easy. So good. Even with low combo, it's kind of insane. I guess we are kind of slow rolling this fight by not targeting the Unholy King. I didn't really think about that. Okay, that requires Clot 8. Okay, we got up to 11, which means we can do that. Let's see. 20 damage is going to need to come from Sanguine Shell. Our deck is very front-loaded. That's the thing that I am realizing right now. And we don't have a lot of ways to generate combo after we have initially generated combo. I don't know if this was the correct choice. I don't know if that potion is going to mean we actually get the flawless, but that's why I went for it. Okay, Dueling Buckler should mean that our next turn is pretty safe. Alright, I think we did save the perfect, so then we just have to decide if it was actually worth the cost. What do we have in our spell pile? An ambush and a Sanguine Shell? Probably not. Not worth. Well, maybe actually. Alright, cool. Got the lethal. Alright, so we'll have to look at the actual amount that is awarded from that. Yeah, those Banes are annoying. I wonder if that's the correct way to do that fight. So we got 15 essence. I don't think it was worth it for that. Apprentice Blade. Combo 1, add 2 hidden blades to your hand. Too expensive. If they were shivs, though, I think it would be a different story. I guess we go to the mine? The mime? The dark mime. Oh, this is duplicate a card. I mean, we have 31 souls. Second dueling buckler is insane. And then we learned the lesson last time. After you do that, you then have to actually put the card in your hand. Weird thought, I know. The Void Effigy. At the start of every turn, gain 2 taunt. Reduce taunt by 1. Okay. I didn't look at the reward, but we'll check it out in a second. Okay, we already have all the combo we need. Well, maybe not. Let's save that. Oh, we have to discard 2 cards? Plan B is not going to get us there, so we're definitely using the Dueling Buckler. Okay. They're not minions, so... Oh, we got hexed. So the first thing we play is going to get consumed. It'll be this. Now, 14. Dueling Buckler doesn't quite take care of it, because our whatever is low. So I think we actually... I think we discard Dueling Buckler to be able to play Sanguine Shell. And then just put in some bleed there. This is a big turn, but we have no... Yeah, this fight is rough, iMega, for sure. So let's see. We can salt the wounds to start. Get some shivs. That's not going to help us with our problems here. I don't think there's any way we're getting out of taking some damage, unfortunately. I expected that number to be bigger. But yeah, we total dead draw on the hit points there. Or excuse me, on any type of defend. But we're doing okay. We've only taken a little bit of damage. It's not the end of the world. Summary Execution. Deal 5 damage, gain 1 hidden blade, clot 3 plus clot 3 trigger plus 1. Don't think that's particularly important to us. Gosh, I think it is like our draw bloods that get upgraded. No new gems. I don't know if Plan B is working out particularly well for us. The Beast of Malice. At the start of each turn, apply 2 bleed to all vulnerable enemies. For each weak enemy, 2 block. For each slow enemy. We're not really debuffing a crazy amount. Each time your deck is reshuffled, block 10. Or every 7th attack card played will trigger an additional time. I like Band of Power. Oh, and I love that the Obsidian Crown stays when you play 0-cost cards. That's actually super clutch, and I didn't realize that before. So you have to spend actual energy on a card for it to use up. I could have used Plan B, but it has combo. That's the only problem with Plan B. Or excuse me, it has Swift. I think Plan B doesn't work in our deck right now. Unfortunately. All right, we'll do it that way, and then I'm trying to figure out when we want to use our Blood Rush. $24? All right, I think we just block up. Oh, the fact that this rebounds and rebound allows you to keep it in your hand is kind of sick, actually. How much did you just hit me for? 35? Okay, so them's fighting words. Since we don't have a way to... So if you don't use this twice, it always ends up staying in your hand. That's interesting. Do we have anything? Oh, we do have a Sanguine Shell. Okay, let's... So I should do this. Bring back the Sanguine Shell. That was a much smarter way. Okay, so that card is really good. Ooh, new deck back. Sure. Trophy hunting. Okay, so a strength token on ambush seems perfect, because that it'll make that first turn that much more juicy. Smoke Bomb. At the start of each turn, gain 1 hidden blade. Taxidermist, remind me. Each time an unholy creation is killed, this enemy will increase its frenzy. Okay, so we just mainline him, I think. Ooh. Terrible first turn here. Oh. Wait, maybe we don't do the thing that I just said we did. I may have just got us killed. Because these are both now hitting for 35. That's not great. $70 threat next turn. I don't know that I can fix that no matter what I do. Wow. All right. Let's see. Oh, purging cards reduces their frenzy, doesn't it? Okay, now I remember this fight. Okay. Took me a second there. Oh, it's number of cards in hand. Okay, so it's even better. Ish. Why are you making me discard so many cards, game? This should be a disgusting, furious assault. Yep, that was pretty disgusting. Okay, so the numbers were just... Well, I mean, these numbers are still a little spooky. Oh, we got no vulnerable because I had no nothing. Yeah, this is going to be a big turn for them. Oh, I did not use Obsidian Crown the way that I was supposed to. But we still got fully blocked, miraculously enough. That was an insanely lucky draw that got us there. $63, you say? Now we're gonna need to use Resurgence to bring back a Sanguine Shell. Okay. Saved. And it was a perfect fight too, despite looking awful. 2 Hidden Blades every turn. I think Smoke Bomb is potentially worth it. I wish Salt the Wound did more. Smoke Bomb seems like a weird bit of identity. I don't know. Oh, I definitely should have upgraded it. I think Salt the Wounds is a little awkward. Yeah, 1 draw blood for Salt the Wounds seems... Wait, what did I just do there? Oh, I took Plan B out. There we go. All right. The Flesh Beast. Oh yeah, we do have a hard... Our first turn now is a little more awkward. This enemy can never gain Frenzy. Before attacking this enemy, will gain 10 Fortitude. I think we go after them. Big damage. So this is 30 block. Oh, we have a freebie right now. Well, we're not going to be able to take advantage of our freebie. There's part of me that thinks we could just purge that, I guess. Which one is cripple? X less cards. Okay, we're drawing 1 less card. Noted. Okay, so at the end of all of this, we can Sanguine Shell and we'll be protected. Okay, and that does roast the Exalted Warrior. Not before he gets a cheeky hit in sideways, though. So we can just Sanguine Shell here. That's probably the play. I think we re-grab Sanguine Shell, and then... Ooh, we don't have enough for that as well. We don't get as much out of this. But I don't think there's any way we're getting... No. The days has kind of messed us up there. So no perfect for us. The perfects are seem pretty unimportant at least at the difficulty that I'm playing right now. And I think combo spenders are actually the next thing I'm going to remove from my deck. Like, getting our combo up and keeping it up is way better than having swift, non-balanced cards. I think. We're almost there with you. See, this is swift, so it's going to do a ton. Let's definitely do this first. Yeah, I think we're gonna start purging swift cards. Oh yeah, sure-footed is interesting. Yeah, so for the throat, as much as we upgraded them, I think they're actually not great for us. I think we're better off with draw bloods. Hey, Alf. Oh, never apologize for asking a question. That is fair. I don't think poison is a valid archetype before you've unlocked the druid staff. I think the druid staff is the defining item. I do think that when you're playing early game, you can also do all right with the offhand orb, or excuse me, not the offhand orb, the main hand orb that has isolated as its main attack, and then has the AoE 3x3 poison. I think that also has some value. Unload. But yeah, I mean, you're mainly waiting for the druid staff to get unlocked to go much further. Plan B, quick escape. What is quick escape? We don't really have a reliable discard, although I guess we have sift now, so we have more options. Furious Assault has not been doing it. Ceaseless is very broken too. I'm not planning on... I'm trying to shift away from spending combo, but I certainly see the value. We could toss the heal back in. Oh, our deck is full at the moment. All right. Hey, absolutely, Alf. I'll be playing the last spell tomorrow, so if you're free this time tomorrow, would love to hang out and chat more about the last spell. And certainly never apologize. If you have more questions, you know where to find me. I would be happy to chat about it more. Last spell is one of my favorite games these days. Enough. 18 block overcharge 1. Interesting. I really need to get Smoke Bomb upgraded. Let's see. Gonna have a lot of poison coming in, but I think that's okay. I wouldn't mind a new spell. I feel like our spell doesn't synergize well with our bleed strategy here. Take 9 poison. We can dispatch that quite quickly thusly. Use you to get some more shivs. Now, each one of these is 60%. So once if we get 2 killed in the same turn, that's kind of good for business. Okay, we might as well play that. And we might as well put that there. But yeah, next turn I'm going to try and set up kills on both of these. So then we only have one Veiled Watcher left. Maybe I can just get kills on all three. But yeah, that is so good. Okay, we don't need plan B, so we're good. They are going to get some hits in on their as part of their parting gift, but we shouldn't get any reinforcements here, which is lovely. Let's see, 25 is going to take a bit of doing. I don't think this is a Furious Assault turn. Plan B is Swift, but we're not gaining much block, so we need to use both these. So we can do one of those. Discard this, I guess. Oh, sustain might be better for making sure that we are fully blocked up. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. There we go, and then because this way we don't spend our combo. Because our deck is kind of built around getting our combo up and keeping it up. Is at least the way I'm thinking about it right now. Oh, Alpha. So I'm a huge fan of the new update. I think they did some really, really smart things with oh boy, I guess this gets the kill, so we just do that. I think the new relationship system is very smart. It gives players a bit more agency. There are definitely some problems with it, like the fact that it telegraphs when you're going to gain positive relationship makes characters like the Man-at-Arms so good at generating relationship. It's kind of ridiculous. Like Defender and Bolster are both potentially doing that. So I think there's some minor things to deal with, and then I think they've also added a bit too much RNG to the hey, I'm on 14 or 15 relationship and I'm still getting negative relationships. That feels a little bad. But overall, huge step in the right direction. Now, hold on a second. Let's go to our route planner here. Let's clear highlights. Let's go to the route planner because we could go like this. But I think this gets us more nodes, so we'll do that. I don't mind picking up some potions. Potions are good. The draw potion seems really nice. And the exploding potion. Now this is the soul collector person. What do you have for me? Each time you play a block card, delay block 5. Very interesting. I don't know if this plays well with Swift. Oh, really? People don't like it? That's interesting to me. I have been impressed by it so far, but I understand that people have varied opinions. I have a lot of faith in Red Hook to come up with good changes and massage things to feel right. But yeah, I've mostly had only good things to say about it. I don't like that sometimes it swaps out my skills when I get a negative relationship, but that's a minor issue. Hand Mirror, each time you play a block card. So Swift won't play with that. And yeah, this is kind of like Slay the Spire. I would say it is very much similar. It is a roguelike deck builder called Vault of the Void that I've been enjoying. I've only been playing it for a couple weeks. When applying a debuff to an enemy not suffering from any debuffs, double its value. Does bleed count as a debuff? I don't actually know the answer to that. We're not going to spend our money here. These are all pretty underwhelming. We could pick up one rare artifact. We are on floor 2 of 3, so this is kind of the last chance that we have to spend here. Let's grab a random artifact. Let's leave it in Fate's hands. Each time you play a buff card, your max combo is increased by 1. I like that. Okay. Well, we can get the heal, or we can get some souls and some money. The heal feels super minor. I don't think we're gonna lose the boss fight. We're gonna do pretty well here. All right, the Pyre and its Pyre Mites. I really need to get an upgrade on, now, what's your guys' deal? This enemy's frenzy is equal to 1 plus the burning, your burning value. When this enemy dies, reduce your burning by half. Okay, so at least on first blush here, we will just stab away with a reckless abandon here. I seem to remember our burn gets pretty high in this fight. Yeah. That does look like our burn is going to be getting kind of high. Yeah, we're going to be taking 30 this turn. So we would be doing, I don't know, oh, because of the vulnerable, it's up to 59. I think because we have currently vulnerable, I'm going to do this so I can do some extra damage and get that thing dead, and then hopefully we can find 24 block. I think we still have both of our shields in the deck. Yeah, both of our dueling bucklers are in the deck, but ironically, they did not show up. With 39 on the table, we do have Clot, which is going to be 15, or Bloodlust, which is going to be 15. I don't know if that's enough, honestly. We can get 20 more. Yeah, okay. I think if we go all in with Sanguine Shell, I think we might be able to get there. Oh, I did not leave enough for Bloodlust. Dang. That's unfortunate. All right, we are going to take some damage because I miscounted. Hopefully not a fatal misplay. The fact that none of my dueling bucklers showed up is kind of obnoxious. All right, we're not taking any damage, so I'm going to hold off on spending my combo. Okay, Sanguine Shell gets the kill and defends us almost completely. Sure. I don't really want to use up my Swift here. We can just play that one, play the Hidden Blade. We're up to 5 combo. We're not doing a great job filling our combo. But we got those good bleeds for sure. There we go. Sanguine Shell getting the kill. Bide. Ooh, yeah, we like Bide. What was the thing that... Oh yeah, Smoke Bomb definitely needs to get upgraded, even though it gets more expensive. Did I just see that? Yeah, it costs 3 now. Yeah, so there are 4 characters. The character that we're currently playing is like the rogue character, and he has 2 decks, a blade deck and a bleed deck, and we've been building pretty heavily towards the bleed version of things, and enjoying it. Do I like Bide? Bide might be too expensive. Yeah, the different class identities are pretty cool in this game, Elf. It's pretty interesting. So last time I killed Arcus, I just killed Arcus. I'll put this in my hip pocket just in case we need a little bit of extra something. At the moment, I don't think we need... I'm going to save this. I want the Obsidian Crown to be primed for our next action. Getting rid of some of my goodies here, I see. We're gonna have a hard time blocking things up, I fear. Actually, it's not that bad. We play that, and then these 2 will get the job done. So not terrible. I think Furious Assault we can just let go of. I don't really want to... I think Plan B needs to come out of the deck. Big damage. Less big damage. Just so many free action cards. Love to see it. I don't think we've seen either of our Sanguine Shells, so we should have one in hand ready to go. Yep. Oh, that being volatile is that's kind of feel bad. I'm going to leave the Sanguine Shell up for next time. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. They do have the minion tag, so they go away when he goes away. There we go. Ooh, unique artifacts. The water bead is delay 1 block each time a blue voidstone is triggered. Delay 1 block each time yellow. Delay 1 block each time a red voidstone. Or what are we rocking most of? We have 1 blue, 1 red, 1 yellow. We're going to be getting another blue pretty soon. So I think I'll go with the blue because we'll have 2 of those in the deck. Kneecaps. I don't think we care too much for that, but yeah, Plan B must go. And then we could put in Bide for a bit more combo generation. Scheme is kind of interesting. How does Scheme upgrade? Oh, discard for 1 combo. Okay, I would upgrade Scheme. All right, hopefully we can do good work against the Horsemen of the Apocalypse here. We need to do this fight quickly because this guy scales up quite substantially. Discard a card. Choose a card to discard. Okay, we'll do that. We don't yet have the bleed to support Salt the Wound. Okay. Now, if we think we have enough time, which I think we do, because we're going to end up using a Sanguine Shell probably this turn. Probably not this turn, but probably next turn. And we don't need two of them for sure. Alright, I want to stack up some poison over here so that... I guess killing this guy when he was about to attack for 22 might have been the smart play. But we have a pretty good bench here. Discard, we can discard this card to gain a combo off of it. Oh, we get a bunch of block off of discarding that. That's very nice. And then the Sanguine Shell blows that one up and gets this one to half. And then we have the Buckler ready for the 22 we're going to take this next time. Okay. Let's see. We don't really need Scheme right now. We just kind of need this to be dead. Alright, and then start rolling the bleed there, but our combo's looking good. Oh, I should have played Scheme. There's no reason not to. We're already at full combo, so no point. We'll save Bloodlust and Scheme as a pairing. I'll wait until next turn to use that. Free Sanguine Shell for your troubles. All right. Man, the Obsidian Crown is doing so much work with how many cards we're playing. It's kind of insane. I haven't even looked at spells here. Okay, so Promise of Antiquity. Reduce all clot costs by 1. 2 random Void Stones or more max HP. Yeah, you heal fully after each boss, Alf. So that is a big incentive to not heal when you don't need to. I think 2 random Void Stones is the pick here, because I don't think I care about reducing clot. A blue Void Stone would be good. A black Void Stone would be good. I think we're taking all of those. One card pick remaining. Blades upon Blades. Hit for 9, gain 1 hidden blade. Swift. That is a lot of blades. Add an amount of hidden blades equal to current energy. Expel. Or this turn, when an enemy takes damage, apply 1 bleed and add 1 hidden blade. I think Puncture is sick.